Do you feel like the wealth that you're building as a family is an ATM or more operating like a family bank? Well, you're not alone if you feel like it's an ATM where kids are grabbing for the money or feeling like there's uncontrolled spending, and it just keeps perpetuating over and over again. And this is actually an economic term, and it's called the tragedy of the commons. And the tragedy of the commons is a story like this. There were two fishermen, and they were fishing in a pond, and there were two fish in the pond. After every evening, the fish would recreate. So the two fish would recreate themselves into four fish on the next day. And so the fishermen would go in and they would catch one fish a day. And then the next day there would be another two fish for them to catch. And this kept going and going and going. Well, what happens when one of the fishermen said, I want to catch as much as I can for today and forget about the future? Well, if he went and caught two fish, guess what? There would be no fish to recreate and there would be nothing left for the days to come. And this is the same thing that we see within families with this concept and idea of trying to grabbing for money and getting what they can for today. And so there's three solutions that we talk about. And one of those is, what is your wealth mindset? First of all, if you're thinking that the pool is only limited to two fish, this is the idea of a scarcity mindset instead of an abundance. Because if you're saying, maybe we want to build up for the future and begin to exponentially create money, this would be helpful for the family into the future, but it may require us to go a few days, weeks without fishing. The second thing is setting up a policy and framework in place. And this is really helpful to understand as a family as to how much wealth needs to be reinvested into the family and how much should be distributed out to help with your lifestyle or to support the family members' lifestyles. And when everybody understands this expectation, it's very helpful for them to plan around their lives as to what they should be receiving from the business or what they should be earning on their own. And the last thing is, what is the long-term expectation? And successful generative families look at wealth as a very long-term view. They look at it as they're planting trees for the future. And they're always saying the generation today is looking out for the generation for tomorrow. And the generation for tomorrow is looking out for the generation to come. And so with this long-term mindset and this long-term view, it's very visionary, helping families succeed into the future instead of what they can achieve for today. And so my name is David at Credo. We love helping families flourish. We like getting them together and helping them understand and navigate things like this so that they can be a more cohesive, powerful unit working together into the future.